Guys, it's good to reminisce and remember what we've been through together. In May of this year, 6 months ago, it's November right now as I'm recording this, I'm just sitting and remembering the weekend that we hiked 17 miles up to Blood Mountain, through Neel's Gap, stayed in a beautiful just hilltop paradise, and then back down into our cars in 2 days. It was half a day Friday, and then a Saturday, and then Sunday morning. I think we got back to the parking lot at like noon, so it was almost a full 2 days. We were out in the wilderness. I remember sending the itinerary to you guys, and I didn't know, what you were gonna have, what you're gonna show up with, but I was just trying to be prepared as much as possible. I put a bunch of food in my bag and in the back of my truck, in the big bin that I had, and met Levi. And then we went and got Michael at his house, and he shows up and he has a backpack that is for school. He's gonna use to hike almost 20 miles. But it worked out.
So what's the plan here, Carter? How are you, man?
I'm great.
We are at Byron Reese parking. So
Here? We stand here now.
he's had a few dogs.
Yeah,
We're gonna
quarter-pound hot dog.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna come out the other end sometime soon. All right, we're gonna go southwest down Byron Herbert Reese Trail, and we're gonna meet up with the AT, but we're gonna pass the AT and go down Freeman Trail all the way to Woods Hole Shelter down here. And then
How
tomorrow,
far is it?
it's about 4 miles, should be.
What time is it?
It's almost 5 o'clock.
That's right. So we've got 4 hours. Should be
Oh, 6 o'clock.
headed that way.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. All right. Well,
We got there, put everything out on the parking lot, and decided, what we were gonna bring, and y'all decided that you were gonna sleep in hammocks the first night. And so I was like, all right, I've done this in Nicaragua, I know how that is. We'll see how it goes. I'm breathing so hard, and Levi's barely broke a sweat. How you doing, Michael? That was a climb. All right. Woo! I heard that. We crossed the Appalachian Trail. How you doing, Michael? We found some water and got our big 5-gallon bag thing and filled it up. What we got? 2.5 gallons. We'll be good. Got our water for tonight. And we got there before dark, just in time to get some firewood and a guy to tell us that we weren't making our fire right. We're putting the sticks up to get. He's like, no. There were two people there before we got there, and one of them, he was a backpacking. I mean, this is what he does all the time, so he knows how to make a fire. And he decided that our fire wasn't good enough, so he threw all the sticks out and built his own fire, put some butane on it, lit it up. And actually before that, we hiked up the hill where he told us some wood was going to be, but he said watch out for a snake. What are we looking at, Levi? Woo. That would not feel good. Hey, do you want to have some roast snake tonight? I bet he almost picked that piece of wood up for a fire. So we get back, have a fire, chill out, listen to the radio. And what'll happen is, don't forget, right in time, favorite music festival. We made it to camp.
Yeah. Those winds.
Yeah. And all your friends are saying, we made some friends. Talked to those two people, the girl that was hiking the Appalachian Trail. She might be finishing up right about now. Maybe, hopefully she's already finished. Yeah, she was doing it herself, trying to catch up with some other people that had left before her. So we had that guy, and then we had that girl stay with us that night. And I remember, oh man, I was just thinking, man, y'all are not gonna make it. Y'all are not. It's gonna be too cold. And wake up in the middle of the night, Levi. Oh man, can I get in your tent with you? I said, yeah, sure. So he like curled up next to me and had his little head, big old head, right on the edge of my pad, so he could get just like a little bit of comfort that night. And then come to find out, Michael didn't have a great night either. You didn't have a great night, Mike. So, but you did. Yeah, we got up the next morning, had our devotional through the Zeal plan, broke up into our own thing, and then came back together and talked about it. But you found a sleeping bag, I think that was already there, and we strapped that to you with some rope that we already had. All right, we camped here last night. How was it?
Great, it was awesome.
My hands were full.
So somebody left behind a sleeping bag that we're gonna carry to our next place, so this guy can be warm tomorrow night. It just popped out. All right, y'all ready?
Hey, check this out.
What? Oh, for a hammock maybe?
I guess it's really for that.
Next time I'll just straddle that thing up in that tree and just lean back in the tree.
Headed out to Blood Mountain. And little did I know, I'm not great at reading contours on a map. I was just trusting, this can't be too hard. And our legs were burning by the time we got up. I mean, it was beautiful. So, I mean, we took a break, got some, ate some snack bars, checked out that little, stone building that they had up there, which was cool. Pretty good view. Which I didn't have a lot of energy to walk around or even go up to that, place that those guys were looking over and seeing the sights from up, on the very top. But yeah, it was just good to sit down for a minute because we were exhausted. Good place to chill out for a second. Top of Blood Mountain. Sweating blood getting up here. And you've got your sleeping bag on your back. Makes it official. All right, y'all ready? And then we were about, I don't even know if we're halfway. I would consider that our halfway point, but we headed to Neel's Gap. Ooh, this is a good view. Wow. You could just run and jump. We went on a tree root trail back there. Tree root trail and rocky road.
All the hard foot path. Distance feels wrong.
Civilization. AT crosswalk.
Ooh. How y'all doing?
Hey. Made it, Mike.
Ah, fine.
Neel Gap. I thought it was Neel's Gap. Well, Neel Gap. Because you go through that. I made it. The store. Good little overlook. Some other people resting. Got a good lunch, peanut butter and jellies, and you know, you got your sodas and Gatorade or whatever you got. And I laid a deuce there. I don't think anybody had gone to the bathroom yet, but I was in there in that porta john for about 20 minutes. And y'all were looking for me, but yeah, that happened. And then got our stuff together, headed out. We wanted to get to Cow Rock, but we didn't. You know, we ended up deciding that we were gonna stay at this campsite after talking with some people. That was kind of in between Cow Rock and Neel's Gap. And we hit some pretty rugged terrain at this point, and our legs are killing us. At least mine are. I can't speak for Levi. I know Michael was definitely hurting. I'm taking off my shoes right now because this is what I was hiking in. I forgot my hiking boots. Has no, I mean, no support, no cushion. My feet were it wasn't good. I think me and Levi go up ahead for a minute, and Michael just throws down his backpack, and he is, I mean, he's done. You're done, Michael. We're like, hey, it's just like, it's right up here. So we get there, and it is beautiful. All right, let me show you around our humble abode. Here it is. It's tea time. We have tea. What's up, Mike?
Tea time. Tea time.
Got our bear pack right there. Got a beautiful setup over here on the grass. Looking good. Okay. Really nice view. Look at that. Wake up to that in the morning. Beautiful view, perfect day, sun shining, awesome sunset. We eat we have some I think I make like Mexican rice at night. And yeah, we had a great night's sleep. Michael had that sleeping bag he had taken forever, all day on his back. That was not meant to be carried. Like, I mean, it's like a down sleeping bag. So you don't take on backpacking trips. But Levi actually bought a fleece from Neel's Gap, which really helped him sleep that night. And then waking up to, you know, we got the fire going, got the last bit of our eggs and whatever, you know, snack bars we had. But had a great Devo that morning in the Zeal. devotional. Packed up, and we were ready to get home. At that point, I mean, we were exhausted.
Yeah.
And just the thought of getting back, you know, was good. Levi, man, Levi, you knew exactly when we were gonna get back. I mean, I think you said like right at noon, and we got back right then. But one more thing I remember is that we get to the road, you know, where Neel's Gap is, the road and the trail, and you know, the parking lot's like 0.1 miles up the street. So we could have walked down the street. We saw some people doing that. But okay, we were like, okay, let's flip a coin, or I can't remember what we did, a rock or something like that. And Michael, you pick. In the middle of flipping it, Michael says like heads, tail, heads, or something. That's not how you call it. Like, that doesn't count. Michael's like, I think he storms off. He's like, all right, we're hitting the trail, and just goes.
Made it back.
Yeah. Was that 17 or 18 miles, something like that?
I think so. I think we hit probably 17.
Count the water trip, we might have went in.
And so glad to be back. Oh man, that was good. Getting in the car, feeling the breeze, getting to sit down, some leather seats, and getting DQ after we got some gas. So thankful to Levi for picking up our DQ ice cream right at the end, top it all off. So just so glad. It was a great weekend. Thankful for you guys, Michael, Levi, for that experience, and I hope that we do it some other time. Love you guys.